building this test area for you guys to show you how to put together this larger pad with some tips and tricks. This is what we see as the tools that you need for to put together our pad. We'll do a demo for you. We may have some more detailed videos and to show you some tips and tricks. So we've made a few of these pads, and we've worked out that location, which is a punch through, and allows you lesser stability during shipment, but you just pop that out and your cables will come through there. So Chris, what are we going to do this morning?
We're going to show you how that these two pads can go together with 2 to 3 men, lightweight and quick. Save you all the money and time of getting a concrete truck and all the irritation of messing up a site trying to pour in place. This is really cool. I'll just follow the lead. Come on. Put this close. Okay, you ready? So in this case, this edge goes down, right? So we've got the pop through right here for the electrical. Yeah. So we've got this left bottom. So here's what we gotta do. We're gonna switch it to where this is down. Lean it over and pick it up again. This way. Just aligning the holes right now. So once you get this close, right? That's got a lot close from the bottom. There you go. Once you get that close. Could you hold this one right here for 1 second? Hold both of them. Stop. Hold both of them. Let me stop for a minute. So once you get them stood up like that, you're going to come in closer now and do it?
I did.
And then what I would explain is once you get it to this place, a guy can stand there and move. All right, let me clean these holes out too, hang on. Do beforehand. Lean this one back. All right, get where I can get to the hole. See that? Okay. Go in.
You lining up the holes and cleaning them out?
I just before we'll have to teach people, right?
Yeah.
That there's tape over that so concrete doesn't get in.
Yeah.
So when they stand this piece up, they need to run a bolt or a screwdriver or something through to bust through the tape so they can see the hole.
Yeah.
So about these pads, you can see they weigh right around 200 pounds, sometimes maybe 5 pounds more. 2 men can move them pretty easily. And once you get them stood up vertically in a place that's semi-level, you're simply focusing on lining these holes up with the anchors on the other side. I'm suggesting using a screwdriver to line it up, and that should do the trick. I'm going to go now to the middle hole and see if I can line it up. That works. Now I can take this and tap the bottom so that they're close to even, and that should receive this bolt. So with this part, what we're suggesting is, of course, we'll have these 3 1.5 3/8 threaded bolts going into a cement anchor. If you have a small Phillips screwdriver or flathead screwdriver less than 3/8, that can sometimes help you to align the holes. So you can go to the middle hole there, find that. You can go to the top first because it's easy to move. You can try to find that anchor point with your hand. Once it starts threading a little bit, take your impact wrench, run it down. Then same thing on the bottom. You can go to the middle hole or the bottom, try to get it lined up, find your anchor point. If it starts threading in, back off. There we go. This, if you have 2, 3 guys, you can let this down. So why don't you come over and we'll get 2 guys in the corner and me in the middle. Got that? We'll land it on this. Okay, so if it's in place, and all you guys are worried about is the weight on this side. So you just take this corner straight down. Hope I got my pads in the right place. And you can be a little closer. Look like it'll hit. Of course, they'll be doing this on the ground. Yep. Okay, so just let it out. Now the next part would be bring your generator in. Once the generator's in, we're going to send you this bolt here. Your channel is going to be landing right about there at the edge of that thread, and you're going to be able to place this anchor and washer right there. It'll go over that, and again, you can tighten down. You have your knockout for your utility to come in right here. Everything else should be these 8 anchor points. Should be good. Oh, so what I wanted to show you is what we recommend for installation that would almost handle any situation. So with your package, of course, you're going to get 3 of these 3/8 bolts with a washer, and you're also going to get 8 of these with the double washer that clamps down your C channel.
Yeah.
Those are in the package. We recommend you get a nice clamp like this for using it in a way that I will show you for alignment. A rubber mallet of some type for micro adjustments to try to anchor these together. This, as we used in the other video, to align the holes. And this is simply an impact wrench with a 3/8 head, bolt.
Good.
It's nice and smooth concrete, finished well. It's got nice radius edges. Graphite fiber reinforced concrete.
And what's the strength of this pad?
I would say it's 7,000 PSI.
And that meets all the factory specifications.
It meets all the ASTM code for GFRC and the structural integrity of a generator pad.
And what's that pink piece right there? Tell me what that is again.
That pink piece is simply a knockout that you remove on site. You just punch it with your hand. Okay. And it is a 7 by 7 inch opening for all your conduits to come up from the ground.
And this is the final assembly pad.
Yes.
Good deal. And the total weight?
Total weight is going to be estimated around 400 to 405.
Okay.
I'm going to start this one out where it's easier on me. And then I'll start.
We're going to redo the process just to show you guys how it all goes together. And we're using a clamp.
Okay, so what we're trying to do here also is show you how if you have the additional clamp, right? What you can do is try to get your holes pretty close to being lined up. You can use the clamp to suck this together so that you don't have a lot of distance to make up with screwing. Now I'm just going to check and make sure the holes align. I feel it start to thread in number 1, so I'm going to tighten it up. Right there. See if I can find hole number 2. Thread it by hand a little. For no cross threading, there it is. Tight enough. And number 3. See if I can check for alignment. Yep. Ready? Yes. Now, the question is, what if you're stuck out in the field with just 2 guys? Let me show you the reality. We're both small in this detail, but I will tell you this, like if I was two people doing it, I just simply have a 2x4 with me.
Yeah.
So like when I go to get the second pad, you could even slam a 2x4 in the ground or against something, put it right in here and lean it against, and that would stay there until you get to the situation with two. That would help. There's a lot of ways to do it.